Huzzah! We are back.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Milkman,
Huzzah!
come on in.
Yeah.
Go.
So, with that, I understand that Bartholomew, Uvel, Flay, Orin, Warden, the lot of you are going to go in town. Calyx, you're staying back?
Yep, staying back to help fix up the boat.
All right, so you're keeping an eye on your friend, the mule. Also, I understand you're kind of handy with animals anyway, and you've already been making friends with the mule.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're going to take care of Calyx Jr. And help mend the ship and just make good camaraderie with the remaining crew. The captain is taking his leave and going on shore to make arrangements, etc. So essentially, there's a skeleton crew left on the ship.
Okay.
All right. And you, like I was mentioning to y'all, you did notice a interesting thing that is not of this place. That the captain will be like, "Oh shit, Abior folk," and he points up, and on top of the lighthouse, just barely visible, is a small airship tethered. It looks like a balloon with a small carriage kind of attached to it. It's blue. It glows. It's covered in what looks like when the light flashes. Well, the light from the lighthouse also kind of glows on it. It seems to have kind of a brass sort of exoskeleton. You all are told about the tenants, so you're aware that the first and prime tenant on the Pilgrim Rock Atoll is that all family, everybody is family. I mean, they say we are all family is what they say. It's one of their things. This is the prime tenant. So open warfare is forbidden. So if you have any sort of dispute, you need to find a head of a household or the grandmother or the grandfather or a keeper. You need to find somebody who's an authority. Otherwise, you're probably breaking the law. They do have a second tenant. The second tenant of the atoll. It's almost as important as the first, and it's critical to their culture, is that any soul may call the duel. So if anybody should be offended or slighted, you're always allowed to fight them in a special duel that has to be witnessed. You have to have either a singular witness that's unbiased, but it's better for you each to have your own witness so that you can have, stories. But that's something that was explained to you by the captain. He's like, look, don't get in trouble. If you have any questions, find the head of a household or a keeper. That's the shortest answer, because they're going to make sure that you don't get stabbed. No one's allowed to attack. If they're attacking you, they're breaking the law. Don't take it into your own hands. Find a keeper or find somebody who's gonna. It shouldn't happen here. This is one of the safest places in the world because of the law here. The night is dark. The rain is blasting. The lot of you, minus Calyx, make your way into the walled town of Pilgrim Rock. Are you looking for anything in particular, or are you just trying to make your way as quick as possible to the Great Lodge?
I'm looking around because I wanna find who I can extract the poison from the tentacles and find out how much value I got between the shell, the armor, the guts.
I understand you're super interested in that. And you're just walking through a town you've never been in before. So it sounds like you're looking for an alchemist or some sort of shop that might help you with what you're doing.
I'm interested in finding a shop with maybe some magical items for sale. I'm also interested in finding a bard that I'm still looking for.
Always looking for a bard.
I'm always looking for a bard. I've been looking for a bard since Tavern, like a week ago.
You met a bard there.
I'd be seeking out a keeper.
So the warden is doing his own little side gig over here. Got you.
I personally will be following Orin because he needs a keeper. Ha ha ha. And also, it seems like he's been here before, and I've never been here before, so I want to see what he would do being here.
Yeah, he heads straight for the Great Lodge. No,
that's fine by me.
No hesitation. He's talking about Sweetwater. He's talking about their Sweetwater well, how it has the best water in the world as far as he's concerned, or at least one of the best wells he's ever tasted, aside from the one at your elemental church.
Right.
And yeah, he's going on about that, and all the the food, and then he's excited that we're here for festival. He's never been here for a festival, so he's excited to be here for festival, and he's going off. He's going off.
It's a festival.
I'm not one that needs much, so just going to the lodge itself is like an experience for me. As a monk, you know, we rely on very little.
So Yuvel, it seems like Yuvel and Bartholomew are kind of looking for the same thing and kind of sticking together. The keeper is gonna kind of stick with him for the first little bit, and then kind of meander off when he sees a keeper standing on a corner. It's a pair of keepers, in fact. You can tell by their pauldrons and their matching attire and their belt and their tunics and tabards. They're the only armed people out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's not true. I mean, heavily armed people. It seems that everybody's got some sort of like knife, at least at their hip, at ready. And everybody here moves like they know how to use those things. You know, there's a quick eye, and no one's really intoxicated. You know what I mean? There's people drinking, but it's real mild.
Excellent.
That's the general vibe. Like I said, you notice the drinks, and they call those special chocolate and vanilla drinks. They call that smorchata.
Ooh.
And if it's got a little the rum in it, it's called smorchata for grown-ups. So just having fun with you. There's people you're coming in. They're people are freely giving you like a smorchata and a kebab. When you guys come in empty-handed, you're fed. Okay, people, you're not coming in hungry. They're like, oh, travelers, oh, head to the Great Lodge. You're all trying to point you to the Great Lodge, but you're asking about for an alchemy shop or a magic shop, and they tell you to go to Finlore's Fabulous Finds, and you find that shop open and ready for business. So Yuvel and Bartholomew, you see inside a very old man who is polishing and dusting, and
Merry Yulesabat, sir.
Oh, Merry Yule to you. Travelers, I see. You look like you come from far away.
Yes, we well, our group comes from all over. Myself, I'm from Austinburg.
Oh, that would explain your strange accent. Huh.
I've never noticed that I have an accent. I think you have one.
Well, you're on the atoll. I think you're the one who sounds strange.
Well, in your lands, I'll say that you're right, my friend.
Aye. What brings you to my shop? And your wife?
No.
I don't know your kind. I don't mean to offense.
No. This introductions, I suppose. This is Yuvel, and
Oh, Yuvel.
he's a sorcerer friend of mine, and I don't know. Is Flay with us?
Sorcerer.
Nope.
No, just the two of you.
Okay.
You say sorcerer?
I mean,
Aye.
I'd love
Well,
it.
my friends, I'm so sorry I did not recognize you. So, sorcerer. Oh, he straightens out his cloak and he kind of, tries to stand a little straighter. He's like, I wish to serve. Yes, a fine sorcerer is you, and you must be his warder and protector. I understand. Yes, fine travelers and focus yourselves. Yes.
We're curious what wares you might have here. I know my friend also has some questions about alchemy.
Yes. You say Sir Bartholomew?
Yes, Bartholomew Cuthman III.
Yes, Sir Cuthbert, and Sir Yuvel.
Yes, I have a carcass of was it Chol?
Oh, yes, of course. They are very, very prized. You defeated one.
Defeated a couple, but I have the
Don't be
tentacle-
modest, Yuvel. We defeated a whole army of Cho. They stormed our ship in number, but with bravery and with cunning, we battled them back into the sea. Mostly myself, a few done by the sorcerer, even one by a gold dragon dragonborn that we traveled with. Very impressive.
Oh, there's a whole company of you. Aye, this will make for a fine Yulesabat. I hope you are staying for the festivities. I must assume your ship is at port.
It is.
Of course.
Might it be okay for me to ask with whom you sail?
As we sail aboard the Star of the Horn.
The Horn! Ah, yes, Captain Meriden. Yes, of course.
Meriden. That's interesting. His name is Meriden.
You said Star of the Horn, correct?
Yes.
And it's a three-masted ship, and he's got the mustache of portly man, kind of short.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
He's got a bosun, I think Harold, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah, I
right.
love that guy. They're good folk.
Good folk indeed.
You come by good folk. I'm glad your company found your good folk to get here.
I was curious, have you any bags of holding? Any
Well, I normally don't bring out me finer wares on a daily basis. I keep them locked up, you know. I don't need any riffraff getting into my stores, you know.
Of course, of course.
But I mean, for a company as fine as yours, I'm sure I could find my way to bring out some wares. What else you might be trading? Did you
Well,
bring gold, platinum,
have-
Litecoin?
I have gold on me, and I might be able to find other currency if that's what you desire. But before we bargain, I need to see what I'm bargaining for.
Well, that's why I asked if you had something for trade besides coin.
I have. Well, that show has gold flaked armor. if that
Oh, I
means
know all
anything.
about the chol. You want to trade the chol?
Maybe. I'm not saying trade it completely, but you get value for value, at least.
I see where you're coming from. Yes, I certainly have at least one. I might have a couple of bags of holding, but I don't know how. I don't have like infinite supplies of all the things. I know. What else might you be looking for?
Oh, we travel with a group, and being the season, I think we would love it if we could bring gifts back for all of our mates.
Yes, absolutely.
I have you heard yourself of an Ioun stone? Marvelous little gems and baubles that invoke magical power. They give you like a little kick, a little arcana essence. You know, they're from the elder times. They were found in the ancient ruins of Abior.
Don't say. Those do sound interesting. Yes.
They're rare.
Ah.
They're rare.
I have books of transcription, books where you could write to a person here and they can read to there. Very, very popular. If you're a highborn captain, we keep a couple of such sets of books on hand.
Those sound wonderful as well. I can think of wonderful uses for all of these things. The question, of course, is the cost, my good friend.
Oh, I have a few other select items as well, if you have the
course.
means, friend.
By all means, bust them out. Let's see what you have.
Well, don't take this the wrong way, friend. But we just met, and if we're a barter and it's, Yulesabat, and you're staying for a while, I mean, I'd much rather show you when I'm not close to closing as I am now, as I don't plan to be here for hours. I came for I'm about to shut up shop here and go home for my dinner. I can get you something quickly, and then maybe we can meet again, if not on the morrow because of the festival, the day after or something.
That sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful.
I just don't want to put you off, Unless you have some reason to keep me here late.
Well, like I said, I'd like to at least pick up the gifts for my friends. For the season, for the festival.
Aye. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll go back in the back and see if I have those Ioun stones on hand. Like I said, I think they're here and not in my storage. And that bag of holding. If you can at least show me the color of your coin.
Well, I have this on me, and I'll pull out a bag of gold. And I know he has at least one lodestone pearl with him.
As much as that gold is interesting, I might be interested in that blight coin over there. Might I see it?
I pull it from my pocket.
He's like, may I?
Hands it to him.
He pulls a piece of, like a brass piece with a magnifying in it, and he takes it and he kind of twists it a little bit, and he refocuses, and he's like, oh, yes. Yes. He's like, mighty fine specimen. If you let me keep it, the bag of holding is yours, and the iron stones are yours.
Would you be willing to throw in the transcript books?
Roll persuasion.
Chris, you go. Add inspiration to that.
So
Make sure you mark it.
persuasion plus 5. That'll be a 23.
A 19.
Plus what?
He's like, listen, I really want to give you those books because I think you're a fine young lad and have a lot of merit to you. I didn't want to have to be charging you, but those books are just gonna run you I mean, if you got a couple hundred, if you've got like 10 platinum or something, maybe, like if I have a little extra, something a little extra maybe.
How about 100 gold to make the difference, my friend?
Oh, you know what? I like the cut of both of your jib. I would like to invite you back tomorrow to meet my wife for a cup of tea. Not only will I get you the iron stones and the book, I will show you some private artifacts from my collection. I will have my bodyguard with me.
Of course.
Of course.
He's one of the finest duelists of our family, so don't mind him.
I have no doubt.
And of course, we'll have a cup of tea, maybe a spot of some family moonshine, a fine brunch on the morrow.
And I'll bring the shells, tentacles, and carcass.
All right. So with that, he hustles to the back. He comes back out. You've given him the gold and the pearl. He comes back to you and hands you a sack of Ioun stones and a proper full-size backpack of holding.
Wow.
Holy
Nice.
crap.
Nice.
Thank you so much, my friend, and I look forward to tea on the morrow with you
He's
and
like-
your lovely wife.
He's like, you seem like the kind of man who's in charge of a fine company of people. This is a private gift for you from House Finlore. Don't forget where you got it. And he puts in your palm a tiny little vial. This is a sample of what I might be able to get you if you have more coin than you can. Just a sample, mind you. It's a single dose of Nalzer's paint and pigment. So I'm gonna cut scene here. You guys have been having some fun in Finlore's. Keelrix on the ship. Give me that Arcana roll.
19.
You're up there crushing. Like you're up there fixing the burn marks on the deck, putting the banister together. But you're aware that there's a certain amount of material that's been lost. That no matter how much you mend, you can't fix it unless you have replacement material. So some parts of your repairs are going to have to wait until you can get a hold of stuff. And because of the holiday, it's probably not going to be tonight. It's probably not going to be tomorrow. It'll probably have to be like the day after or the day after that.
Yeah.
Probably not the day after.
So as you're working on things, you're kind of left lonely. The rain's bashing you. You're out here working, just taking it. Matter of fact, would you give me a Constitution save?
That is 15.
Oh, shoot.
15. Yeah, the weather is kind of dragging on you. You're starting to feel that coldness seep into your bones. You know that if you're out here for much longer, that you're really going to have possibly detrimental health. You've been pushing it late, into the into the late hours working on this. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's probably time to either. I mean, if you want to push through the night and work hard, or to go to bed, or some other thing, you tell me what you feel like you need to do.
I'll go take a short rest, relax a little bit, and well, I guess am I the only one that's on the boat?
You and the skeleton crew,
And the donkey.
And the donkey.
of course.
I guess let's go. Well, no, I should probably get some rest. That way, I'm not out in the rain, detrimental to my health.
Yeah. All right.
Let's
So
take a
you're
short
gonna
rest.
Go snuggle down with the mule for the night.
In a
Yeah.
manger of hay.
Mule
Go
Major.
Or
Mule,
the
Mule Major
fire
long rest
donkey.
time, right? Remember the sleepy sleep. Okay.
Yeah.
That's you doing your thing, and then we're gonna cut over to Warden. You've managed to find a pair of these keepers who are patrolling the street, and they see you armed and obviously an outlander to them, and they were, talking to a patron here and talking to a citizen there, and at your approach, they kindly dismiss themselves from the locals and turn their 100% attention to you. Each of them taking what you would call a professional stance, slightly right and slightly left of you, at the ready, as you would expect good trained people to do.
Hail, lawman.
The lady with the long braid coming from underneath a conical helmet and a wide brim that seems to break the rain so it doesn't hit her in the face, so it seems to come out a little larger than you're used to seeing on a helmet. She says, "Hail, traveler. You come from afar? You sound strange to us, and your attire is not known."
I come from a place lost in time. But more important than that, I wish to learn the rules of this place. Are you proficient in the law?
I am the captain keeper on duty, and this is my lieutenant, Gerard. I'm happy to take us out of the rain to the keeper's post if you want us to discuss the orders that we have.
Absolutely.
Oh, maybe get you a warm cup of traditional smorchata.
Yes. Whatever that is.
Oh, it's a warmed milk beverage from the goat milk that we put the seasoning.
To drink.
And it has like the vanilla or the chocolate. Typically, we don't have alcohol when we're on duty, so it's just smorchata.
I mean, reasonable as any officer should be, cognizant and
it's usually
of
quite
full
sweet.
facilities.
And it's usually quite sweet, so we'll just have some small cups of smorchata and get out of this weather. So she invites you to come to the keeper's post. You get out of the rain with them, and they,
Fantastic.
take off their hats, and you're in a small little alcove set into the wall gate where you'd come in to the town. And she says, "I am keeper Sophia. So what brings you to the atoll?"
I am Warden Alden Adcock. I hail from a great long time ago, from a great far distance from here. But the one thing that transcends time and space is the law. And if there is any law that is more important to you than any others, I would love to learn it and add it to my book of laws.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna make it like above table, just give you the quick rendition. She expressly tells you about the prime tenant, that everyone's family and open warfare is forbidden. Should you want to have a conflict with somebody, you can always challenge them to a duel, which is the second tenet of their law. Anyone may call a duel. You must have a witness. A preferred witness would be at least a single keeper, or each fighter having their own witness, because some people bring their witness from their house. If you cannot fight because you were incapable, or you're sick or some other reason, you're able to ask for a champion to fight in your stead. The culture, it's not forbidden, but the culture of the atoll, it must be noted, kind of looks down upon people who ask for
Take a second.
a second. It's a culture of bravos. So she warns you that you may see people fighting in the street. Do not be confused. They are probably dueling, and they probably have a witness. So if you're not sure, ask any local, and they will explain it to you.
Okay,
Don't interfere and do not fight them.
noted.
And that's probably the most important thing, because a lot of outsiders try to interfere, and inadvertently they get themselves locked up for fighting when it's against the law to fight.
Absolutely noted. I definitely appreciate that, as any sort of bodily violence usually is met with bodily violence of my own, as it's against the law. But law of the land is different here, and I am happy to learn it.
Yeah. Should you feel the need to fight for what you think is your right or your position, then you can challenge anyone to a duel, even the grandmother or the grandfather. That is our tradition. Anyone may call a duel on anyone.
Well, the strong will out. My only other real question is, do you have anything that would know, or do you know of anyone here that would know anything about this? And I produced the soul coin and set it on the table.
Ah, that infernal thing. That's disgusting.
I am aware.
Where did you find it?
It was in I believe it was that was from the pouch of things that was stolen?
It was in Orin's pants.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yes. No, it was ill-gotten. I have confiscated it, and I can feel the pain and suffering from this item, but I have been thusly unable to destroy it, and I'm hoping that you have someone that knows more than I in the arcane ways, as that was my, were I in the land of Shirothi, where I hail from, it would probably be inconsequential to dispose of this, but it seems in this day and age not as easy.
Yes, well, I have to tell you, stranger, that coin is something that the mainlanders, these trilaterate folk, these newcomers, they use them in their infernal war machines, and they can keep them as far as I'm concerned. The problems of the mainland are problems of the mainland. This infernal, disgusting thing is not forbidden or banned here. I have a personal distaste for it.
As do I, which is why I wish to destroy it.
I only know of one shop in town that deals with such things, and that's Finlore's.
Very well. And then I ask for directions to Fenlore's and thank them for the chata drink.
Yes, you're welcome to more chata anytime. And if you're staying in the town, it's required for Outlanders to stay at the Great Lodge or to sleep on your ship. There is one exception. If you choose, we would protect you here at the Keeper's Lighthouse. Our main hall is at the lighthouse. That's why we're the Keepers. Keeper of Law and Keeper of Light. We would welcome you as an acolyte.
I don't know that I can swear an oath as an acolyte, as I am already beholden to Bahamut and the Platinum Dragon himself, and but
we do not wish to conflict with any of your religion or previous family obligations. But if you wish to learn more about the service to being a keeper, like I say, you're welcome to join us at the Great Hall anytime, and we would welcome you as an acolyte.
Well, I hold that in reservation, and I may take you up on that offer, for I believe that I will only be here for a short time. But should the time come that I would like to avail myself of your company, I will return to the lighthouse.
In the meantime, take this. She pulls from a wall shelf a scroll case, enameled and protected from the weather. And she uncorks it and she pulls out a scroll that seems to be about 3 parchments. She says, "Here are the tenants: the prime tenant, the second tenant, and others that are listed in order of importance. These are for you."
Thank you wholeheartedly, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your evening. I must away to this place as the night grows late.
The colors of the keeper's uniform are kind of a coral orange and navy blue combo, which are very like bright and obvious. And this scroll case is enameled similarly.
Okay, got it.
So this would be the tenants of Pilgrim Rock, or the keeper's tenants.
And then I will make my way away from there.
Travel well and travel safe. Merry Yule to
Indeed.
you.
Mary, yes. Thumbs up.
Merry, yes. And then you're like, I'm
Okay,
gonna go.
gotta go now.
So the warden appears to be a little awkward with religious custom. And with that, we're going to cut scene to Orin and Flay. All Flay can do to kind of keep up with Orin, he's never been as sprightly in a while. But Flay is fast.
I'm quite fast, though.
I know. I was just saying, figuratively.
I got a
speaking.
50. I got a 50-foot movement, so.
I know. I'm just saying, this guy is moving like he means it. You're like, oh, geez, I got to use everything. I mean, this guy's going. And when you arrive, you see people are. This is a jungle culture, you know. People here do not have
Oh, wow.
to overly dress because it is humid. I mean, it may be raining, but it's not cold. And so, toga attire, sandals, comfortable clothes. That's kind of the norm here, or so it seems. The thing that's interesting to you is the crazy cacophony of color. What's interesting is that it seems that certain people have matching togas to other people. Think of it almost
Usually
like
that means
if you were to imagine different clans of Scots to come together, they're different Tartars, but instead of Tartars, this is togas.
You mean tartans? Tartars and sauce.
Yeah, tartans. Thank you. So you are amongst these people who are dancing and playing, and there's music, and there's pipes, and there's somebody on a hurdy-gurdy, and in general, it's merriment. If you wish to join in the revelry, go ahead and give me a performance or give me acrobatics.
I do because
or athletics.
so
What do you wanna do
Flay
about
is
our third
kind
one?
of been in the order for as long as she can remember, so she's not really been in these festivities before, so she's very interested and excited, and she will attempt to join in. So I will use my athletics because I'm better at that. Oh fuck, not one.
Excellent. Excellent. And I'm gonna roll for Orin to see how that looks.
Monk goes in, falls flat on face.
He got a natural 7, and that's not gonna be good for things either. So basically, he starts dancing kind of badly, but kind of like almost. I mean, it's just almost matching part.
I'm gonna do this.
Well, yeah, he's kind of dancing with him. But the problem is that you come in and people are like trying to stay away from him because he's an outlander and he's a tiefling and he came in
Me too.
with another tiefling, and then you start doing cartwheels and you kick some dude and you land and trip Orin, and people are like, "Ah!" And then the dude stands up and goes, "I challenge you to a duel."
Oh,
Me?
wow.
You heard me.
I kicked you in the face. I'm sorry.
He's like, Matana, get over here. You're my witness.
I'm
You
so
saw this-
sorry.
You saw this fool kick me in the
Uh-oh.
face, right? Duel.
I didn't mean to.
We're reveling tonight, and tomorrow is a sacred holiday. But the morrow after, duel. Find your witness. I call you there, stranger.
Right here. Meet you back here tomorrow.
Here at
Yeah.
the Great Lodge. the day after tomorrow, because tomorrow is a sacred day.
I got you.
At noon, we duel. Bring your witness. Or the
I
council
will.
will witness for you. Martana, grab the keeper. Keeper, mark this one. And they before you even know what's going on, because the culture is swirling about you, the keeper's already over there like, and traveler, what is your name?
Play Platinum.
Flay Platinum. And do you need a witness?
I have witnesses.
Okay, who's your witness?
That one over there, Oren.
Orin is picking himself off the ground and he's trying to make friends.
If
with
you need
somebody.
another one, then I
He's
would
actually-
say Warden
he's-
Adcock.
So Orin's trying to make
Uh-huh.
friends with the people in the room, and he's like trying to ignore you and pretend he doesn't know you. And he is making friends, and like he's actively trying to like work his way away from where you are, because he doesn't want to be part of it. And when you point, he's like, "That's my witness there." He's like, yeah, that's yep. He won't deny you. He's like, yeah, I'll be. Thanks, Flay.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You owe me a drink.
Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I'm not used to doing this. I've never been out before.
Oh boy.
Well, now you have a duel the day after tomorrow at noon.
Okay. Thank you. It'll be fun. And interesting.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Yule to you. Yulesabat for everybody.
Yulesabat for everybody.
Merry Mule.
All right. So let's see here. We learned some stuff about the Great Lodge. We have the ship under control. We got some presents from Finlors, and the warden is headed to Finlors also, it seems.
Sounds about accurate.
All right. So the two of you are already done and left Finlors. Where would you be going next?
We can either head back to the ship or we can head to see what that airship is about. What do you think, Yubel?
I'm interested. I'm kind of interested in that airship, to be honest.
The lightning flashes, the rain hits you in the face. You're getting tired and hungry.
But
I agree wholeheartedly that we should look into that airship tomorrow. Let's go back and get some rest.
Sounds good to me.
We're gonna head
So-
back to the boat.
You're headed to the ship for resting? Okay. Yubel, you're going to the ship then?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to catch up essentially with Kaelrix as he's snuggling in with Mule Time. Okay. Gotcha. When you get back there, are you going to like share with him what you found? Or are you going to do any homework on that? Are you going to wait till tomorrow?
Is he asleep when we get back?
No, he's just snuggling with the mule.
That looks like what I expected.
You know, snuggling with the mule, polishing his dagger.
An ass cuddling with an ass.
Hook yourself, little man.
So you say these mean things to me, but Yubel and I have been to town and come back with gifts.
Leave it with the donkey.
Leave it with the donkey.
Leave it with the dog.
I'll go over and pet Kellerix Jr. and feed him, and I'll
That's
show you
not the
true
donkey.
love and affection.
Oh, Jesus.
Please don't show the donkey true love and affection.
That's what I was thinking. Thank you for saying it.
This is not Mexico.
No, not like that.
Went from
Oh,
fisting to
okay.
necrophilia to
Is somebody else
bestiality,
taking
real-
charge of this conversation? This is getting out of control. So,
Oh. So what's the town like?
Festive.
Festive, a little bit crazy with all their talk of duels constantly, but well put together, friendly. We have a meeting to have tea tomorrow with a shop owner and his wife. look over some more magical items.
Cool.
We also
Maybe some
picked up.
interesting. Go ahead.
We also picked up this this bag of holding,
This backpack of holding.
backpack of holding. That'll carry our tent and anything else we need from now on. And here, and I'll open up the bag of the gems, and I'll toss one to Kelrix. Merry Yule, friend.
Merry Yule. Merry Yule.
Yeah, he tosses you a strange thing that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would you roll me a d20?
13.
13. You are tossed a pearly white spindle. It is a magical artifact that you may have heard of and may have studied before. Would you roll me Arcana, please? And since you're an artificer, I'll let you have advantage.
That'd be a 17.
You have always wanted to get your hands on these. You've seen like 2, and they're considered like ancient relics, or because they're made. The last time anybody really made them was in the Age of Legends, thousands of years ago. And your friend is telling you he has a bag of them. It's spelled I-O-U-N. Ioun stone. I-O-U-N.
You have a bag of these.
We do.
And they're different colors and different shapes inside the bag.
Oh,
Random
well,
assortment. Yes.
well, you guys happen to have the mother lode here, at least from my perspective. These are magical items. These are some of the rarest items you can have. Now we're talking thousands of years old.
I believe the words you're looking for are thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome! Merry Yule!
Merry Yule.
Perhaps I'll fashion a glove to slap you with.
You have odd ways of saying thank you. Yuval! I open up the bag. Pick one up for yourself.
I reach in without even looking, and I grab one and I pull it out.
Roll me that d20.
That would be a 9.
9.
9.
A mighty 9.
Mighty 9.
Yuvel, you're gonna love this. The Fates have given you a dark blue rhomboid.
What's it do?
Do you have the spell identify?
I don't think so.
Because Kelrix knows what they are, Kelrix knows that to bond to the Ioun stone, you need to attune to it, which takes an hour or a short rest, essentially.
Why don't you go ahead and take your gem to the corner over there, snuggle the donkey, get attuned with it in your nature.
Okay.
Just back that ass up over there in the corner.
Love it.
All right, so are you gonna pick one for yourself, Bartholomew, or are you gonna wait?
Yeah, I'll pull one out for myself too.
Roll your 20.
16.
16. And just so you know, that's all the numbers I have. If you guys rolled over a 16, you have to roll again. So,
Okay.
you got the 16 though. So there you go. You got a lavender and green ellipsoid. The rarest of them. You literally got the rarest one, the most expensive one.
Ooh.
Very.
The fates are in your favor, Bartholomew. And the fact that Yuvel got the dark blue one is kind of mind blowing to me. But of course, Caleb's got the pearly white.
Yeah, he did.
Well, when he just walked in, he was polishing his dagger. So
I will take an hour to attune to my stone.
Gotta
Alright,
do it
for
with
sure.
the donkey.
So you guys are so excited about your Christmas present, or excuse me, I misspoke. Your
Yule.
Yulesabat gifts that you're able to. You're like, I can't sleep. I gotta stay up and figure out what this thing does, even without magic. I know that when I attune to it, I should know what it does, and that's the case. What's crazy is once it becomes a tune, the thing starts spinning around your head like this.
It happens to each of us that way.
Yeah, we'll start with the dark blue. You now all of a sudden become highly alert, as if you have the feet alert.
Mm.
Oh, you get the spidey sense.
We be tingling.
And if you don't know what the feet alert does, there's a couple of things, but most notably, it gives you +5 to ace. +5. Excuse me, +5 to your initiative.
Oh, holy crap!
I'm pretty sure.
Did you like going first? Because now you're
That's correct.
always going
You're
first.
always going first.
And then we've got Pearly White Spindle. You have what is known as HP regeneration. So you get to roll 1 hit die per hour. 1 hit die plus con an hour for free.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
That's nice. That's a good one.
Lavender and green, the best one of all. You feel that you have the power of spell absorption circling you. It will eat and absorb spells of the 8th level or lower.
What?
You also know though that it's not forever lasting. As it eats the spells, it will become diminished. You can tell that this stone has probably already ate. You feel like it's already consumed 20 or 30. Yeah, you sense that this stone is about half used.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That's sick.
That's a good way to absorb a counter spell.
So
I would say it's a good one to use if we're going to be traveling by foot. Put it on before we start traveling, you know.
So, because we're going to be getting close to the, because of time, let's just say in the morning, you're all going to convene for, well,
Breakfast.
the most important thing is you guys realize that the next day you're not allowed to eat from sun up to sundown if you're trying to be part of Yulesabat. It's their tradition to fast all day and to not eat until midnight the next night.
Play will do that.
The skeleton crew, as they're getting ready for bed, they let you know that they're gonna get up like an hour before dawn and have a pre-dawn breakfast on the ship because they understand the rules of the customs. And the same is true of you guys at the lodge. They do like a traditional, they get up typically an hour or two before dawn. The elders and the people, they know the kids have got to eat, people have got to eat, and get ready for the long day ahead and the festivities. But through the day, that smorchata acts as a way to really help people out because smorchata is like a milk,
Mhm.
and so milk can really settle you, and it acts like a protein.
So beverages are allowed?
Beverages are allowed.
That was gonna be my next question. Was are beverages allowed? Is it smorchata or horchata? Because my
Smorchata.
okay.
Smorchata.
Ooh, s'mores.
Ooh, horchata, but s'more style. Like it.
It's I call it smorchata. It's the flavor of the islands. Yeah, it's a very popular chocolate or vanilla or chocolate vanilla swirled drink here, made with goat's milk and cinnamon and nutmeg, and served warm.
Chocolate.
It's not common on the island to have a warm milk drink. Okay, it's very right now. So in the morning, you're probably all gonna have your respective breakfasts, and then are we gonna convene somewhere? Did you guys agree you're gonna meet anywhere, or you just want to play it when we get there? I don't know how you guys want to do that.
I still need to talk to the old man.
Finlore, that's right. Warden, you're wrong. Sorry. You get to Finlore's, and it is unfortunately late, and he seems to have already locked up shop, and you're in the rain.
Then I will make my way. If he's not available that day, then I will make my way to the lighthouse.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So you go to the keepers in the lighthouse. And when you get there, Keeper Captain Sophia's there. Oh, did you decide to join us to become an acolyte then?
I'm interested, not convinced, but interested.
Well, if you stay up tonight, you won't be ready for the morrow. So I recommend you get yourself a good, solid long rest starting immediately so that you can be up an hour before dawn and start preparing for the services of Yulesabat, because tomorrow's a very, very secret day in our order.
I'm interested to see how it unfolds. Do you have a cot? If not, I will stand outside.
Normally, outsiders must stay in the Great Lodge or in their ship, but we have the right to keep acolytes here in the Keeper's Lighthouse if we give you that right. And I wish to make you guest right. I will have you here under my protection. So if you would like, we'll have a cot for you here.
Duly accepted.
So, Captain Keeper Sophia invites you as a special guest to stay at the Keeper's Lighthouse, and she shares with you stories about the local stuff, and she tells you about how on top of the lighthouse today, most interestingly, is that they had travelers arrive from Abior port, the Sky Travelers, what they call themselves, the First Wave or something like that, the Order of the First Wave. But yeah, you're able to. She said, "I'm sure you'll be able to meet those people in the morning, but they're already asleep because they traveled long to get here."
I would advise her that I was not able to speak with that guy whose name.
Oh, Finlor. Finlor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's late. I'm not surprised. He probably closed up for the night. Even though it's a holiday tomorrow, all the shop stores will be open. People might be working. They might be free spiriting, but they'll probably be out.
Excellent. Well, then I will avail myself of my cot and read my book until I'm asleep.
Awesome. All right. With that,
Where
you're having a great evening in Yulesabat Eve. Flay and Oren, not good at dancing. Oren's making a couple of friends. Flay's not having the best time at the lodge.
I think Flay might have left after the incident.
Oh,
Gone
really?
back to the ship and ashamed a little bit.
Okay, interesting. So you're just gonna leave Oren there?
Yeah, I will.
No
Okay.
child left
Oh
behind.
god.
Okay. So you leave Oren to the Great Lodge and you come back to the ship.
Yep.
It's late and you find these guys playing with their rocks.
They're getting their rocks off.
Yeah.
What
Merry
are you guys
Yule
doing?
play.
Getting our rocks
Hello?
off. You wanna join?
It's Yulesabat, and Yuvel and I have presents for everyone. Pick one for yourself.
Okay.
Give me
And I'll
that
pull one
D20.
out.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
14.
14 of them. Oh, good. A different color.
It wouldn't be fun if we all had the same thing.
Right?
You pull out a pale green prism.
Now you'll need to attune to that before you'll be able to know what it does.
Okay. I understand that.
You go sit with a donkey, it makes it easier.
Sleep with. I mean, the donkey is warm,
Exactly.
He likes
It
but
makes
I
it
think
cuddle.
I have my own cot, so
No,
It's
the Kelrick's Jr. likes
a
to
mule.
cuddle.
It's a mule. Just so everybody knows, it's a mule. So, are you gonna stay awake to attune, or are you gonna go to bed? Or are you excited you can't sleep? You gotta know.
I'll probably stay awake long enough and then go to sleep after.
All right. Probably everybody else is pretty excited to know too, because they're all talking about what they've learned that theirs did. I'm sure y'all shared what you learned about your stones with Flay. And Flay's like, oh, whoa. It starts floating around your head. And at that moment, you're aware that the pale green prism gives you a +1 competency bonus in attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
Just
Oh my
what
God.
she didn't need.
+1 attack.
To everything. To everything.
everything.
Plus
Plus
one
to
everything.
everything.
Got it.
Wait,
Speed.
what?
It would
Yeah,
have helped with a,
that's
with a
funny.
1.
That's funny. Kelrix is like, yeah, you should use that for dancing.
How did you know about that?
Everybody knows about that.
Damn it!
The guys up on board
Dirty.
on the ship were talking about it. They came back.
The
to
two of the crew came back from the Great Lodge talking about Flay's gonna be in a duel in 2 days.
She
Go
done
to-
goofed.
So
What
you
did
go to town and instantly start trouble, huh?
And you lost Orin. Where's
I
Orin?
gave up on him. He wandered off. I couldn't keep track of him. I was tired. I came back.
You left him to wander alone?
How many duels do you think he's going to have by the morning?
And he probably
By the looks of it, it might not be the kind of duel you're thinking about.
Oh,
If you get my drift.
I understand. I understand.
He's being very friendly with everyone. And I mean everyone.
And you can catch him on Orin vans.
When I last left him, he was hanging out with a gray-haired grandma, from what I recall. They were getting very handsy.
Wow. We've gone full circle.
Yeah.
And with that, I'm going to
Handsy
go to
with-
bed.
Handsy with grandmas.
Longest night and shortest day, we eat till dawn, then kneel and pray. We are all family, voices say, then pigs run fast and children play. Bind at dusk or dance till late, share your cup, your luck, your fate. Fire wakes the ancestors, old New Year born in smoke and gold. Sleep then rise when drums all beat. Yulesabat turns the year complete. Longest night, don't go to bed. Drink it sweet and drink it red. Grease pig loose, go tail tied. Winner eats, the loser cries. Duels at noon, bruises too. Talk your talk or stab it through. Sun goes down, who binds with who? Not your business, unless it's you.